Women's Javelin Final. Simple English version. Click on the 12 athletes and then that for the Women's Javelin Final. This is a fantastic event. The presentation here is really great and it's an amazing stage for them to enter their playing area. Nicola, from the Czech Republic, is ranked number 3 this year and she's throwing in position 1. She's probably the favorite to win. She usually carries the world leader title, the best this year at 67 meters and 98 centimeters. She's looking to give China their championships. Kristen Hassan from Germany. Germany is a very powerful javelin country. Of course, they have lots of top male athletes who will be competing too. Martina is 37 years old and here in the world final again. She's from Slovenia and she's the Olympic champion. Next is someone from Croatia throwing in position 5. Next week with another Chinese athlete. Lucy is the games champion from last year. The North American person competing is Carl Winger, the Pan American Games champion. She has good funky moves and good spirits coming in. Should I help you with my accent? Oh wow, if you're happy. Arina is from the Czech Republic. There's good support from Czech fans here in the stadium. There are also a few Indian flags around and lots of noise for our athlete. That's the record for the most fans so far. What I mentioned earlier, there's a huge Indian group of fans here in the stadium. Now, one of the legends, Lenza, is almost coming into the area like a boxer. She's 38 years old and we should talk about the defending champion in her 6th World Championship final. She has 2 Olympic gold medals and 3 world titles. She also has games silver medals. Kirsty Barber was 2nd in the Diamond League final in Zurich with her best of 67 meters and 17 centimeters. So many personal best throws this year. Tatiana from Belarus threw almost 67.5 meters. 12 athletes in the women's javelin final. An athlete from India has easily the best fan support in that group. In the early stages of this javelin competition. What a competition this could turn out to be. Yeah, this is the first attempt in the women's javelin throw final. Oh, it's not what we thought we were going to see. I've never seen that before. It was nearly underarm, that one. I've got to say she got it all wrong. Instead of just carrying on and throwing normally, she stopped and kept the javelin. Anna had to look. She just threw it underarm. Officially, that's underarm. Well, that was the first throw, but it will go down as a bad throw. Please put your heads up. This is the first time we're seeing one of the favorites for the title here. This is Liu. She's won medals at the last 2 World Championships. She looked good in the practice round. Just around 65 meters, she's the world leader this year. Liu has a mark of 67 meters and 98 centimeters, which puts her 10th on the all-time best list. She's definitely the favorite on paper for this event. That was 64 meters and 93 centimeters. Now, in the competition, this is Lei, the other Chinese athlete. We've already seen her teammate Liu go out to just under 65 meters. It was 64 meters and 93 centimeters. Why did she do that? And that was 64 meters and 81 centimeters. That puts her in 2nd place in these early stages. This is Kelsey Lee Barber on her first attempt. She's had some good results this year. She was 2nd in London and 2nd in Zurich at Diamond League meetings, but just falls a little bit short, just less than 65 meters. We should expect much more than this, of course. We could just see that javelin took a little bit of a nosedive. This is Liu in the javelin on her 2nd attempt. Well, she's given it a cheer, isn't she? That looks slightly further than her first attempt. Her first attempt went out to 64 meters and 93 centimeters. Well, it looks like it's around 65 meters and 6 centimeters. So much is going on, of course, in this arena. We've got the women's 200 meters semifinals. We've got an exciting men's pole vault final. The medal winners are already decided, but not in which order. And we've got the women's javelin throw all taking part in the same place. What has she done? Well, again, looks over 65 meters. Her coach is looking on there, and that arm comes through so fast, doesn't it? These javelin throwers work really hard on making their arms flexible. 65 meters and 5 centimeters, just 1 centimeter off the lead in these early stages. Now, things have not gone well for Nicola tonight. It just hasn't worked. Yeah, we've already seen her in her first round, and that wasn't much better. No, I'm just trying to figure this out. We saw her in the first round, and she actually just did an underarm throw. Then the announcer commented on that. She just ran through, didn't she? She just doesn't look like she's found this runway here. This evening dealt really upsetting scenes, of course, for her. She's the European silver medalist from last year, and she would have been hoping to really get among those medals here this evening. But she won't take any further part in this competition, Dot. So this is an athlete we're really looking forward to seeing. She's the world record holder, of course, in this event. Well, again, this is a bit of a changing of the guards. 11 years, of course, since that world record. 3 world champion golds, 2 Olympic golds. This is Lee. Well, we've already seen some good throws from Lee so far. 65 meters and 6 centimeters with her first one. That looked further, and she put her hand to her mouth there, doesn't she? Like, what have I just done? What have I just produced? Well, it's 65 meters and 88 centimeters. That's the furthest that we've seen. So Lou goes next, and she really gets herself all the way up to that line, doesn't she? She loses no distance, though, whatsoever. That, too, is over 65 meters. Not quite as far as Lee. You can see the athletes getting excited in the final steps before they throw. Good rotation there to 65 meters and 49 centimeters. That leaves her in second position. Jenny Liu has to hit the bay. Distance she hit in practice to get through to 67 meters and 27 centimeters in practice. So she has come up short here in the final. Yeah, this sport can go like that sometimes, but here we go. This is someone. What can she do for round 5? Just over 60 meters. She won't improve on her 6th place position overall. Her best was 62 meters and 54 centimeters. That was live pictures from the final round for Tatiana from Belarus. Her best was 61 meters and 98 centimeters, so she will finish no higher than 6th. Well, she's not happy, is she? 6th place in a world championship final is a fantastic result. But she doesn't seem to think so, Dot, here with the women's javelin. Our final track event is not due for another 15 minutes or so. It is the men's 200 meters final at 22:40, local time. There are 5 more throwers in the final round. You can see the current standings on the left of your screen. Next to go will be Kara Winger, the Pan American Games champion, who currently has produced the best of 63 meters and 23 centimeters, which is a good meter and a half short of what she's produced this season. Winger is in 5th position. Her best championship result at this global level was 8th, so she's already ahead of that. Can she improve on that 63 meters and 23 centimeters? Well, it doesn't look like it. She rips her. Bow off, isn't she? She's in 5th position so far, with a few athletes still to go. That's her best world championship performance. It won't be an improvement. In fact, 62 meters and 40 centimeters is confirmed. She will finish in 5th position. Now will be interesting. Name is coming up next. Kelsey Barber of Australia. She was 2nd in the Diamond League final in Zurich. The Commonwealth silver medalist has made terrific progress this year, but currently, with 1 throw remaining, she's outside the medals. Yeah. She's gone all the way out to 67 meters and 70 centimeters this season. She's 2nd on the 2019 world list, but she currently is in 4th position. Should be desperate to get among these medals at this World Championships. She's asking the crowd again, just like we saw the pole vaulters do. Can she just find those? Next few meters that she so much needs at this moment, she can. She's done it. She didn't look happy with it when she actually released the javelin, but you can see the line that shows the distances for gold, silver, and bronze medals, and that throw went past that. Wow, I can hear cheers coming out around the arena. The scoreboard has gone up. We haven't seen it so far. Yes, we have 66 meters and 56 centimeters. She takes the lead with just 3 people yet to go in this World Championship javelin throw. Final. We've seen at the other end of the arena, the pole vaulters delivering when the heat is on and the pressure is turned up, and absolutely everything is at stake. Well, Kelsey Barber of Australia has just moved herself from outside the medals into gold potentially. With 3 throwers remaining, the 2 Chinese athletes will be the last to go. But Kristen, her teammate from Germany with 65 meters and 5 centimeters, has just slipped from bronze to 4th, different scenes. She was obviously in the bronze medal position, and I was about to say she's just gone out of it. But yeah, I think she's just fallen short of that bronze medal winning distance that she needed. So much tension in these World Championship finals. Well, she needed 65 meters and 49 centimeters or better to get herself back into the medal race. It's landing right on that 65-meter line at 65 meters and 21 centimeters. So she will finish outside the medals dot, so Kelsey Barber now knows that with 2 throwers to come, she's definitely got a medal. Will it be gold, silver, or bronze? The world leader from China will go next. She's currently in the silver medal position, the lady who probably came into this as the favorite. Well, she's just seen that medal snatched away from her, but Liu has.